Good day, everybody, and welcome back to the Word This Week. My name is Leonard Hale, and I'm with GC Energy Services, a division of Gulf Copper and Manufacturing. At GC Energy Services, we provide maintenance, repair, and upgrades to marine assets in the U.S. and in Mexico. So let's get to the word this week, and the word is Tribocharging. Tribocharging. Now, this isn't a word we would normally have in our day-to-day vocabulary, and it can be a bit challenging to know what it means if you don't know its origins. So the tribo part of the word, its origin is Greek, and it means to rub or friction. Add that to charging and you get friction charging. Or for a more formal definition, it is the buildup of an electrostatic charge through the contact or rubbing of two dissimilar materials or substances. Now, we're all familiar with this concept because we've all walked across the carpet and reached out for the doorknob and got zapped by an electrical spark that jumped from our fingertip to the doorknob. Or on a cool, dry morning, we were walking across the parking lot and we reached out to the car and zap! That spark that jumped over to the door handle zapped us. Now, this zap, it's a bit unnerving and actually, though, is harmless. But if you put this zap or spark in an explosive atmosphere, it's very likely you'll have an explosion. Now, it's also important to understand that there's many liquids that are static accumulators. As they run through a piping system or through filters, or they're being mixed or agitated, they can build up a static charge and retain it until they have the opportunity to release it. And this type of operation is very common in the tanker industry, in oil tankers, chemical tankers, even gas tankers. The operation is common in the drilling industry, storage terminals, refineries. There's a lot of industrial sites that have liquids running through pipes or other types of operations that could be tribocharging. Therefore, as managers or operators of these types of assets or facilities, it's important to understand this concept of tribocharging and the risk it imposes if it occurs in an explosive atmosphere. So this risk must be understood, and it must be tried to be managed out of the operations, or probabilities of it occurring reduced, and the consequences, if it did occur, should be mitigated against any disasters. So there you go, the word for the week, tribocharging. I hope to see you back here next week when our word will be deadleg. D-E-A-D-L-E-G. No clues. Give it a thought. I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that know what it is or have an idea. Send me a word on LinkedIn, Twitter, or Facebook. Hope to see you back here next week. Until then, be safe in all that you do. Bye, y'all.